So,
You about to ask me so crazy?
nah, I'm just saying so, because I just want to do I'm doing something a little different because this just came out, right?
Yes.
All right, shout out your video that you got coming out. All right, I'm sorry, shout out the video that you got. Shout out the video that you just, hold on. Take one, hold on. All right, I gotta turn my mode, because I was on emergency mode a little while ago.
Right, exactly.
So,
Yeah.
now I gotta be host mode.
Right.
You got a video that just came out.
Yes.
What's the name of that video?
It's Dim the Lights featuring Imani from the Joe Budden podcast.
And with that being said, you had a video shot in what place?
It was inside of my homie's store. Shout out to my homie Sax, inside of his store called Palette BK, and it's his for his clothing brand, which is called Okego. So as you can see, I got the Okego hat. Anytime you see the hot air balloon, that's Okego. This hoodie is also Okego, and he also helps me with my merch as well. So this is a Okego / Dim the Lights collab.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little chop up of your video.
Okay.
First, we got the first scene.
Yes.
You in the, I'm sorry, not the barber shop, the clothing shop.
Yes.
Because it looks so like, oh, I thought you were about to get a haircut real quick. And I'm like, wait, he does a haircut already. Dapping it up, the energy, the vibe, and you started whispering a little bit.
Right. So
Why are you whispering? I was talking about
the concept of the video is me trying to, entice and impress a young lady. You know what I'm saying?
I like the fact that you said young lady.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm big on respecting women, even though I make songs about women. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And first thing I paused it on, we got a black heel.
Yeah.
Got a black
Shout out to Shira.
heel.
Shira came ready, makeup ready, outfit ready. And she also came to me and asked me like, yo, Johnny, what would you like for me to wear? So I appreciate little things like that because, it's my vision, it's my video. So you don't just want to assume stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to her for that, man.
All right, so we see, what's her name again?
Oh, Shira.
We got Shira's Thing is Thingin'. We got the shot of the black heel.
Yes.
High heel shoe.
Yeah.
With the jean.
Uh-huh.
And we're about to continue from this, all right? You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So I see from what my eyes see is this is definitely a love ballad.
Yes.
And of course she's the video girl.
Yes.
But to me, when I say video girl, you put some more respect on that. Video girl to me is more like, you in some scantily wearing outfit. You just like a video vixen, but she's more, I gotta find a word for that. She seems very classy with it. Mm-hmm. Very like a girl you just see out in the street, and you see her, you're trying to push up, and like, okay, what's going on? Mm-hmm. In the video, do you know her prior, or this is someone that you just saw immediately?
No, actually, this is our third time working together.
Uh-huh.
So Shira is very dependable. Shira is all about the vision, and Shira respects me because she knows I respect her. One thing that I don't want us as rappers to get caught up in is trying to use a video girl to try to get them behind the scenes or nothing, no weird shit. Cause I could curse, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be a lot of weird shit in this business. So I try my best to not only create the records, but also create the vision as well without having to be over the top or making it seem like, I'm trying to get all ulterior motive or something like that. So I think that helped me and Shira's relationship, and the fact that she's dependable and she trusts me, I was able to work with her multiple times.
Now, a word that you said in one of the lyrics that caught my attention was submit.
Right.
And people might find, I'm not saying everybody, but the people might find a problem with that word.
Right.
For women to submit.
Mm-hmm.
So your take on that is different than the normal, or you actually, you need to be under me.
Right.
Which one is it?
Honestly,
Under me in a not in a nice way, more like I'm the man. I say what I say. What I say go.
no, I hear what you're saying, and that's the first time somebody actually posed that question to me. So I appreciate that question. My answer to it is, when a woman is comfortable with you, she won't have no problem submitting, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in the bedroom, whether it's you understanding that you run the household. Those things are like submissive kind of things. So it's kind of like them being in a soft girl era. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women that are independent, they feel like they got to be strong all the time. They feel like they got to be strong in a relationship. They got to be strong outside of it. But when you got your man and you got your partner, you got somebody that makes you feel comfortable, they have really no problem submitting.
And I noticed the visual with you're behind the woman.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's more like I'm behind you, but I support you.
Right.
But I'm still the main one here.
Right.
But I'm behind you to let you know I got you.
Right.
Because you got the hand over the shoulder like this.
Yeah.
And it's like it's like a certain level of consideration you're having with the video girl, quote unquote.
Right.
And I actually like that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Shout out to my director for this video, Q. Q was very hands-on on coming up with different ideas and different things to add to the video outside of my vision. So that night scene, that was part of it. That was like us playing off of each other, because yeah, you listening to the song and you want to hear the song, but we all know that men want to see who's in the video. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a dope contrast with us going back and forth, because you're getting a little bit of both. I know the ladies may want to see me, but the fellas want to see her.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that. A lot of considerations involved with this, with the plan.
Yeah, for sure.
And like I said, I think a lot of women love that man behind me pose.
Yeah.
Where she's looking back behind her. You take your hand, you put her on her chin. You're like, listen, I'm right here, baby. I'm behind you.
Right.
It's like a level of like big spoon, little spoon kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like hug you from behind, I'm here.
Absolutely.
Even though she's in the forefront, but your presence is still there.
Absolutely. I mean, I think women too, they like the idea of being safe with their guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, even though I'm behind you, it's like you said, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I know he's there. Even though I might not even have to look back.
Right.
I know he's there. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely another demographic of the video too that I'm glad that you caught. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we're gonna continue.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, I gotta pause that for a second.
That was a quick comeback right there.
I gotta give her something deeper than just one night.
Yes.
You came up with that.
No, shout out to Imani, man. I actually a quick story. I met Imani after the Lil Wayne concert. Lil Wayne had his Carter 6 concert at Madison Square Garden, and I ran into him on the let out, and I couldn't get his name for some reason. You know, I was chilling, I was drinking, I was having a good time. You know what I'm saying? But I just approached him. I was like, yo, you know what? I can't just, you know, leave this opportunity right here. So I approached him, and I was like, yo, listen, man, like, I'm hungry. I'm an artist. I want to work. I know you be on the pod a lot. I know maybe a lot of people know you for being on the Joe Budden podcast, but I know you can sing your ass off. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you're dope. And I think we could work together, you know, really good. He was open to it. The young lady that was with him was open to it. So I got his number right then and there. So it was a dope exchange meeting him that way. And then, you know, you got to be persistent. So, you know, a lot of industry stuff happens when you try to work with artists that, you know, have a quote unquote bigger buzz than you. But he was very easy to work with. He was very easy to get in contact with. And he basically was just like, yo, what's the name of it? And I was just like, yo, dim the lights. And he was like, I bet when I'm done in the studio, I'm gonna hit you back. And he sent me that hook. So he was just like, yo, you fucking with that? And I'm like, yeah, this shit is crazy. Like, it's gonna be lit. Cause my verses was already laid. So he basically piggybacked off what I was talking about. So shout out to Imani for the hook, man.
Even the title, Dim the Light.
Yeah.
Now, S or light or light?
Dim the lights.
That even within itself sounds something that's setting the mood already.
Yes.
dim the lights.
Yes.
It's like, okay, I have an idea what's gonna happen here. And then when the song is lyrics and word and music. When the music pops in first, like, okay. Because at first, your aura, your vibe, I was thinking just a straight up hard hip hop beat. But when I heard the song, I was like, okay, I see where we're going here. And then the visuals come in, it's like, I see it now.
Yeah.
Dim the lights. And you very respectful. You seem, okay, this is a lot of consideration is put into this project. And I had to, and I see it. And I commend it because, you know, a lot of this just, you already know.
Yeah, we
already know what's around these days. Social media.
Yeah, we're in the microwave era, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody just wants something quick. They don't really want consideration. They don't want
the oven. They don't want the oven.
Yeah.
Put on a timer. It gotta warm up, heat up.
And even down to outside of the music, even down to dimming the lights. Like, they don't even want to court. They don't want to set the mood, like you said. So all of that I took into consideration making this record, because it's like, us as indie artists, there's not really a lot of indie artists that's making these type of records. And my thing is, me as an artist, I want to make shit that's timeless. I want to be able to play this 20 years from now and be like, yeah, I'm trying to dim the lights. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to set the mood with whoever, whether you as the female setting it for the male or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick story. A girl who I was dealing with back in the day, she didn't know, well, let me say this. It was foreign to her for me to play music,
See?
dimming the light, candles. It's like, I never had this before. And I'm like, what? And to me, I was like, what do you mean? Not out loud, but in my head.
Right.
But she's like, I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
So she was used to just microwave.
Right. Exactly. And I think you don't realize how much
Microwave niggas.
Yeah, you don't realize how important it is until you in it, because now she experienced that with you. It's like, oh, it's like, now half your work is done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the foreplay could be so good, it's like, oh man, like, you know what I'm saying? So all of that stuff is important when you're trying to, like, you know, deal with a young lady, you know what I'm saying? And y'all getting ready to take it there. You know what I'm saying?
And to piggyback on that, foreplay is not only just a physical intimacy. It's not just a physical intimacy. Foreplay is not just a physical intimacy.
Right.
Foreplay starts way before that.
That's a fact.
For example, she and I could be cooking in the kitchen together.
There you go.
And we're making a dinner together. Okay. Just that whole vibe.
Yes.
Is the foreplay.
Absolutely.
That whole, hey, I walk by her and I slap her on the ass real quick.
There you go.
That's the foreplay. All that's included to where the oven is heating up.
Yes, sir.
And you sit down, have a conversation, you eat, have a good meal, you still vibing. That's the foreplay still. And then everything goes into where it goes to. So I think foreplay is not just a physical intimacy, but it's just a whole vibe prior to the physical intimacy.
Absolutely. I agree with that. That was an ill way. That was an ill way to describe that, for sure.
And it could take hours. It could take a few, it take all day.
Right, for
just
sure.
being out with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had a happy time going out to, I don't know, the park somewhere or wherever. And then next thing you know, something could happen right there, you know, in the middle of the car. You don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Foreplay, I think, is only relegated to the bedroom, but I think foreplay is the whole vibe prior to the act. Absolutely.
There have been plenty of times where, you know, you will have something planned and you'll want to skip that plan, or she'll want to skip that plan just to get to it. That goes back to your point with the foreplay. It's just like, nah, he gets it. Like, I'm ready right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, hold on, I got you. We still got one more thing we got to do. And then, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for sure.
And every now and then, sometimes, you know, a little bit of a microwave is okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But not all the time.
Yeah, not all the time.
Yeah.
There'll be times where it's just like,
I want a
listen,
home
Johnny, I
cooked
already know
meal.
how you are. You got it already. Let's go. I'm ready right now.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
I bet. Let's get to it.
See, and part of that is the thoughts that she already has in her head. She's like, nah, damn. Like sometimes just even thinking about you
Fact.
could be like, oh shit, I want him right now.
Yeah.
Where you
for
at?
Sure. For sure.
All right, yo,
For
pull up.
sure.
I'm pulling up right now.
Yeah. Nah.
Give me 30 minutes, I'll be right there.
Dead ass. Nah, for sure. For sure.
Panties, no panties. Right?
For sure. For sure.
Let's get back to the video.
Yes, sir.
I see you talking your shit. That last second part, I said, I'm too big. So you too big. All right, cool. So part of what you say, you talking the talk, but demonstration.
Yes.
Repeat that line for me.
I talk the talk, but it's time for a demonstration. Yeah, I know I make you laugh, but now I'm not playing. So basically, the first verse is kind of like the introduction. It's like me wooing her, me talking my talk, this, that, and the third. But the second one is like, all right, this is action. This is what it is. This is what it's going to be. And without giving too much away, I wanted to, create the scene, but also like have you thinking as you're watching the video. Because now it's like, okay, y'all in a different setting. The light is red, you know what I'm saying? But y'all not actually engaging.
It's intimate.
Right, it's intimate because I want you to know that it's gonna lead to that. You know what I'm saying? So visually you can see it, you just can't see exactly what I'm saying because that's how I'm luring you in. You know what I'm saying? So
I think that's the point.
Right. And then you'll see like toward the end why I lured you in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not gonna play the entire video because I do want, all your fans and future fans to tap in.
Right. For sure.
Themselves.
For sure.
So I gotta think about. I gotta be considerate.
Right.
Let the fans or the future fans tap in.
Right.
Where we can tap in.
Yeah, go to my YouTube page, man. Floss 24/7.
Floss 24/7. The name of the song is
Dim the Lights. Yes.
Lights.
Yes.
I want to go one more. And like you said, intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
Showing just a little bit.
Right.
I think, well, agree or disagree, a woman's most powerful turn is her imagination.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for me to disagree on that, man. It's hard because, unfortunately, it's no shade, but women could come up with stuff in their head all the time. You know what I'm saying? So if she could come up with something positive and something about, case in point, while we here dimming the lights, I'm with that. I'm for that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It can also go the other way.
You're right. We know how that could go for sure.
Where he at? We doing it with?
We know how that goes.
Especially if you putting it down because your thing too big, and you demonstrating and you wooing her, turning her around, stand by her back, holding her.
Right. Yeah.
Supporting her, like, yo, this, you ain't going anywhere.
Right, for sure.
You locked down.
Absolutely.
So when her mind start thinking when she's not around you.
Right, exactly. I need her to have those flashbacks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Thinking about what I was doing, what I did, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, a woman's imagination.
Yeah.
Can have it go the other way.
Yeah, for sure.
Who he doing it with?
Right.
I'm gonna have to kill. Let me smell your.
Yo, man, the stories, man, I done heard, and not even me from experience, just other stories I've heard from other people, other couples. It's crazy. It could get crazy.
My energy going up, your energy's going lower. Talk about that.
It's just,
you tying her out, you wearing her out.
Yeah. I mean, cause us as men, we know like if we feeling a woman, we into her, and we didn't get it yet, that's gonna have us ready to, you know what I'm saying? Especially if she like kind of like
demonstrate.
Yeah, especially if she kind of like made us wait a little bit.
Right.
It's kind of like, you kind of know who you willing to wait for, who you ain't. So then once you get it, it's like, I'm gonna make sure I'm knock this out the park. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you might be tired, but I've been waiting for this. So you're gonna have to deal with this work. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically what that line was, those bars was.
Basically, Punisher in a good way.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, you made me wait.
Exactly.
I know, I'm gonna give
The
it.
longer you make me wait, the longer, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how that played. Hopefully, hopefully the ladies appreciate it too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all want stuff to listen to too. You don't just want to hear, us rappers getting crazy and, you know what I'm saying, talking drugs and talking braggadocious and this and that. Sometimes you need a little, sensitivity. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Well, agree or disagree. You ready?
Yeah.
Rappers are expected to stay surface level rather than vulnerable.
I honestly disagree. I disagree because I think artists like, this is when he was rapping, Joe Budden, artists like Drake, artists like Wale, they showed that you could be vulnerable and still be respected as an MC and as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, the woman doesn't want to hear vulnerability just from female artists or just female singers. Us as rappers, we're so great with words. We can get a message across in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to our emotions. So I kind of disagree with that.
I appreciate that. Okay. Listen, there's no right or wrong.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Authentic voices are considered risky investments.
No, I disagree. I think having a distinct voice helps, man. I think that's part of artists like Jadakiss and Tone Loc and who else? Ice-T, who else? Tony Braxton. There's so many artists that have like distinct voices. That's part of their legacy. That's part of the reason why they are who they are, is because nobody could sound like them even if they tried. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely disagree. I definitely think having a distinct voice helps as an artist, especially as an artist.
Independent artists.
I don't want to agree with that, but I agree. I agree because unfortunately, the business that we in, people wait until somebody is like famous or somebody that's considered lit or somebody that has a quote unquote bigger buzz. They wait until that person says, oh yeah, he's dope. But I've been dope all this time. You waited for him or her to say it, but it was true from the beginning. That's the whole point of why they're saying it in the beginning. So I don't want to agree with that, but it is true. We see it all the time. I don't think it's ever going to change. And it's just an unfortunate part of the business for us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So, which leads me to my next agree or disagree.
Right.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Labels value numbers more than narratives.
Unfortunately, I agree again. Unfortunately, this era of music, this climate of music that we in, yeah, that's all really the label care about. As you could tell, as we all know, there's no more artist development. There's no more, honing in on your skill anymore. You could just kind of just like wake up and just put out a record. So it's a great thing, but it's also a bad thing at the same time, because you might just lightning might strike for you. You might just get lit and then you may be able to keep that up. But for the people that really don't love it and the people that really ain't trying to hone in on the craft, they really ain't trying to study, they really ain't trying to get better every day, that's the con of it, of getting lit so quick, because your plan was never to get lit because you never was thinking about doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to somebody like me or other artists that study, that constantly writing, that's constantly coming up with different concepts, different things to talk about, constantly going to the studio, really honing in. It's just like, it's different. So yeah, unfortunately I agree, but I understand from the label's perspective. So it's like, you're gonna hear stories of a young A&R looking for the next best thing because they want to submit their place and they want to impress the company. So I'm not mad at that. But it's like, now you got to do your due diligence and find the real artists, the real talented people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of give and take, but unfortunately I do agree.
Is it better to be independent in this day and age?
I think so, but I also think too, you have to do what's best for you. So like, you hear so many different stories. Like, may he rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey went to Atlantic the first time. They didn't offer him that much. And then when he came back, he dropped his Crenshaw mixtape. They offered him $6 million. So yeah, he was independent, but he was able to build leverage to get what he needed for his brand and his company. You know what I'm saying? So I think it all depends. I think if you're not willing to put in that extra work, you may want to look into getting signed to a label because it is a lot of work. We can't just be artists now in this era. We got to be artists. We got to be the video person. We got to be the treatment writer. We got to be the visionary sometimes. We got to record ourselves sometimes. It's a lot of different
Be your
jobs.
own manager.
Yeah, be your own manager. Be your own booking person. So it's a lot of different jobs when it comes to, you know, this climate of music and this climate of music, this climate of the era that we in. You know what I'm saying?
It's like pros and cons, where nowadays you could just do your own thing.
Right. That's a pro too, because you don't got to worry about a deadline. You don't got to worry about not putting out this type of record because
Or
you know, it's gonna be
gatekeepers.
controversial.
Or gatekeepers.
Or gatekeepers. Exactly. So there's a lot of pros being independent. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could just feel free to create and just get crazy, get right. You know what I'm saying? Really be yourself. You don't got to be like, well, I need a deadline for this song by next month. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I'm going to do what I want. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, as an artist, they are expected to chase trends instead of set them.
I disagree. I know that's probably what it looks like, but for the ones that's really chasing greatness, the ones that's really about the art and the music and the visions, we're gonna always set the trend. We're gonna set the trend without even trying, because you already gonna think outside the box for trying to do something else. That in itself is going against the grain out the gate. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even down to this platform, shout out to you for having me. Like, the way you film, the way you shoot it, and the way it's angled, and the way it comes across when you see it done, is different from anything else that,
Appreciate that.
you know what I'm saying? So even that in itself, that is showing that, no, I'm gonna set, this is gonna be my thing, this is how my trend is gonna work. Like,
That's exactly what it is, where in my experience, I was working sometime a while ago, and it's like, people gatekeep. It's like, I want to do this at that, but it's like, you're on their time and you're on they say, or they don't. So I said to myself, you know what? If I gotta do this shit, I gotta do this shit myself.
there you go. There you go.
It's gonna take a lot more work.
Yeah.
But you gotta make I learned something from Jason Hatch. Jason Hatch.
Oh, man, Jay Hatch.
Yes, Jay Hatch.
Oh, man. Rest in peace to my guy, man. I miss my guy, man.
And yes, and he says something. We had a conversation privately, because I interviewed him before he passed, and he said this, and it wasn't in a negative way. He said, the best currency you can have is people. People are the best currency, because if you go with this person, you go with that person, doors can open for you. And just on the strength of, no, he's a good dude. Or just on the strength of, yeah, I like the way he works. Or just on the strength of, I like his integrity. Just on the strength of those things and even more, yeah, I'll fuck with you.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's best to treat people with respect, treat people with integrity. You honor people's time. And I wasn't getting that. So
Nice.
with the person I was working with like a while ago, and I say, you know what? Let me just distance myself.
Yeah.
Point where it's like, you know what? Let me just do my own thing. So I appreciate you noticing and the whole thinking outside the box thing, because that's why you have to be thinking outside the box in order to stand out. Because when you stand out, more eyeballs see you.
Absolutely.
And when you try to blend in with everybody,
Yeah,
It doesn't. I don't think it works.
absolutely. It does. It absolutely does not, man. It does not.
So, and that's where it says right here, number 28, which is staying true to your voice is seen as I don't want to adapt. I want to be stubborn because you're true to yourself. Agree or disagree?
No, I disagree, but it will. I can see how it may come off like that because we get that as artists sometimes, where it's like you'll like write a song or you'll come up with something, and it's like the person you're working with will be like, nah, you should say it like this or do it like this. And it's just like, nah, man, I'm telling you, if I do this like this, so you got to really pick and choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? I work with so many producers and so many video people that, you know, I'm able to understand that, yes, I have a vision, but if they have my best interest, they're going to give me something that's going to help the vision as well. Even if it may not be on the same line as mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you got my best interest and we working on this and we want the best possible product, I'm going to take what you're saying into consideration. You know what I'm saying?
People have said Johnny Floss is too loud.
Yeah. I'm a product of Brooklyn, man. I'm sorry. We talk loud to each other. Yeah. I think I've gotten better though. I don't know. I gotta ask other people, but I would like to think I've gotten better. But yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah.
Is it valid or is it just people's own sensitivities?
I think it's a little bit of both. Cause I've had people say like, well, why was you arguing with him? And I'm like, I wasn't arguing. We was just talking. That's my man. That's how we talk. And they was like, damn, I thought y'all was gonna come to blows. I'm like, I've known this dude for 20 years. We talking about we ain't fighting. No, it's just, that's how we are. We passionate. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of funny. If you don't know me, it might come off like, yo, I think Johnny, man, like he crazy, but nah, I be chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Storytelling is undervalued in a generation built on shortcuts.
Oh, man.
Agree or disagree?
Unfortunately, I agree. I just feel like you can't like, all right, real quick, right? Quick story, right? So I had a project that I put out. It was an EP, right? First of all, a lot of people that, you know me and follow me, they hate that I put out EPs, right? They be like, Johnny, you need to make an album, you need to make an album. I'm like, I would love to make an album. I just feel like I don't want it to fall on deaf ears. So if I could get my point across with these records right here, it'll make you want more. So that's been my formula for like the last couple of years, right? Putting out, music. But then it's people like my homie would be like, every time I get ready to get into the song, man, it's going off. Why you be doing that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, I hear what you're saying. I would love to rap more, but it's just like, I don't want to lose the listener because it's so much on to the next thing in this era. Next thing, all right, what's next? Oh, you did that? Yeah, that was dope. I want to see the next thing. And it's just like, bro, that shit is like, it leaves me on my mind unbalanced because I'm like, damn, can I make this song 3 minutes? Are you going to stick around for 3 minutes? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Should I, you know what I'm saying? It's a constant battle. So I try my best to give my listeners a little bit of everything. You're going to get my style. You're going to get the punchlines. You're going to get the wordplay. But I ain't going to draw you out either. I don't want you to be like, yo, I'm going to skip the song because it's 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. So for now, that's my formula. You know what I'm saying?
That does bring into my next agree or disagree. Lyricists are treated like relics in a world obsessed with quick singles.
Absolutely, I agree. I think so many people appreciate it later on. Initially, it'll be like, oh yeah, this is dope, blah, 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 blah. So many people have told me, between like video guys, between podcast people, between other artists, between just regular consumers, people that know me, so many people go, yo, Johnny, I just caught that bar when you said blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, that's what I write for.
Mm-hmm.
That right there that's the whole point of coming up with all of this like intricate and thoughtful lyrics, because it's like, yo, you have to hone in on your superpower. My superpower is punchlines, wordplay. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I just add a little smooth element to it. So yeah, man, unfortunately I agree, man, because it's like, you just wanna, I just can't just run in the studio and just be like, all right, man, just throw it on and just da 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 da. It's like, I wanna make sure you get in my complete thought. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me though. And that's not to go against anybody that do that, because there are a lot of great artists that do that. Like the Migos, I love listening to their music. They don't really write nothing down. They just, yo, the vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? I respect some of it. But it's just like, for me and what my fans want to hear, they want to hear the thought-provoking shit. They want to hear the bars. They want to hear the beats. They want to hear the swag. Like, you know what I'm
saying? Brooklyn rappers cannot balance grit and elegance.
Absolutely disagree. What? You got me, you got Fab, you got who else? Mano, you got who else? Brooklyn, we got Big. What are you talking about? Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got plenty of artists. We got Talib. We got mad artists from Brooklyn that, you know, balance. We got Lola Brooke. What? Like, we lit. Like,
grit and elegance.
Yes, we could do that. All those people I just named, we all could do that. We all balance both. Even though Lola, I ain't gonna front, Lola like she be punching girls in their face, but she look good though. You can't deny that. Like, you know what I'm saying? She Brooklyn all day. You know what I'm saying?
Is looking elegant the same as being elegant?
No, but no, you're right. That's a good point. Mm-hmm. But I think it is a nice balance. I think, you know, Fab is one of my all-time greats. He got plenty of grit mixed with elegance, for sure, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Big too. He not here, rest in peace. But Big J, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of Brooklyn artists. You know what I'm saying? Even not really her, cause she tough. Shout out to Young M.A. She's tough though, so she don't really got a lot of elegance with her. But we got a few. You know what I'm saying?
Stage presence matters less than social media.
Absolutely not. I disagree. I think I'm a firm believer, and I'm living proof that your stage presence can change somebody's thought of you, their narrative of you. I've had people like hear my records and be like, yeah, Johnny's cool, this, that, and the third. And then when they came to my concert, they kind of gave me an apology. It was just like, yo, Johnny, I really had a good time. You really know how to like keep people engaged. And that's just from me just understanding who I am as an artist and who I am on stage. You know what I'm saying? It took me a very long time to figure that out. It's not nothing that's just gonna come to you. It may take longer than you think it is. Like for me, it took longer than I thought. But now I know I could get on stage and I could literally rock any crowd. Like any crowd. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter where I am either. You know what I'm saying? So stage presence, I think, I definitely disagree. Stage presence is extremely important. Extremely.
So would you be more important than social media presence?
Yeah, because social media now is a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Okay.
People buying followers, they buying likes. The algorithm, all that doesn't matter when you're on stage. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit matters. So you could, I done been to shows with SOBs where I'm just like, this girl only got 4,000 followers, but her voice and the way she captivated a crowd was insane. Same thing with a rapper. I've been to SOB shows where I was just in the crowd just being a fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, nah, I definitely disagree on that.
Moisturize them.
For sure. You know they going, man. People watch everything. Yo, his lips mad ashy. Yo, look at his shirt. Yo, his hat got a stain on it. Oh, people are crazy, man. Crazy. Social media literally, if you let it, social media will literally drive you crazy, yo.
Yeah.
That's why I just pick and choose my battles, man.
What upcoming projects you got coming up?
Oh, so I got some there's a series that I do called Sweet 16s where I just like give out some verses, and I may put a visual behind it, I may not. So I got a few of those that I'm gonna work on, and I got another single that I'm working on with my guy Drawzilla called Only on the Weekend. So look out for that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Drawzilla.
Yeah, shout out to Drawzilla. Yeah.
It's okay to tell your woman that she is fat.
You gotta know how to say it, cause you don't wanna make her feel less beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta like, you gotta know your woman, number one, and you gotta know how to deliver that without saying it. It's literally like an impossible mission. But for instance, I tell any woman that I'm dealing with, if I'm telling you you're coming and you don't have an option to go to the gym, that's when I know you're getting a little. There's no, oh, I'm not going. Yo, you're coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I say that, that's my way of letting you know you got to tighten up a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Which one do you find it to be more creative? When you're in love or when you're in heartbreak?
For me, unfortunately, is when I'm in heartbreak. I wrote some of my best material when I was in heartbreak, and I kind of wanna break that stigma. I think I will. Luckily, right now, I'm not in any heartbreak, and I'm still creating, and I feel really good. I'm making some of my best shit as an artist, in my opinion. So yeah, unfortunately for me, I've wrote some of my best shit in heartbreak. And it didn't even have to be a heartbreak song. It was just like, I have a song out now called Critics, and a lot of people love that record. And I was like, I literally wrote that record depressed, but it's one of my best records. You know what I'm saying?
A double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's good work, but on the other side.
Yeah, it's like, it's unfortunate because that's the best way as an artist to express yourself, through our music. So it's like, at that time, I just was like, man, I need to get out of this rut. Let me just jot some shit down. And I already had like the beat laying around, and I kind of knew I was gonna use it, but I didn't really have no direction. So shout out my guy Shamtrax. Shamtrax is the one that was like, yo, if you rap like this, it's gonna sound crazy. And then once he gave me like the foundation of it, I came up with the bars, and that's, a lot of people love that record.
Let's see if you're ready for this next statement.
Let's go.
Johnnie Floss have had sexual encounters while his music was playing in the background. True or false?
I don't know if this is fortunate or unfortunate, but that is true. That is true. So quick story. There was a young lady that, she just was like, I like your music, but I wanna smash to it. And I'm like, word? She was like, yeah, you never. I said, honestly, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I said, yo, it's a crazy idea. I just don't know how I'm gonna respond. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I said, I'm open to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she set the mood, and got the lights dim and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The lights.
Yeah, she dipped the lights, you know what I'm saying? Before that record was even made, mind you. But yeah, that is true. That is true.
Was it a whole playlist, or was it just 1 or 2 songs?
I think it was like maybe like three of the records, because I have a lot of songs. Like I said in the beginning, I have a lot of songs for women. So my catalog is pretty nice, I would like to say. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So 3 songs. What are those 3 songs?
There's one I have called Late Night Decisions.
Memorable. What's it called?
There's one of them called Late Night Decisions.
Okay, fitting.
Yeah.
Appropriate.
There's another one, Big Talk. So that's one of my
That also could be appropriate. Go
yeah,
ahead.
Drawzilla produced that. And what was the other one? Damn, I can't remember. Damn.
She must have had you out your mind for you not to remember.
yeah. It was a good time. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But that was like only one time that actually happened. So yeah.
Were the 3 songs on repeat or they played into some other music?
No, they just played into other music. Like
Okay.
she just was like, yo, we gonna play it.
Initially, or it was like random?
No, she said it with that. She was
First
just like
songs.
Yeah, like
okay, got it.
we was getting ready and she was just like, all right, so and she play. I'm like, yo, you dead ass, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, before we even got our foreplay shit on, she put it on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now we need to put one more song on that endeavor. Dim the Lights.
Absolutely, for sure.
So,
we could actually put Dim the Lights on repeat after it plays. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So when that situation happens, just hit me up. Be like, yo, bruh, Johnson, it's about to go down with Dim the Lights. You don't gotta record it, but just let me know.
For sure.
Every time a man listens to a woman, he suffers.
Nah, I disagree. I think...
And every time a woman listens to a man, she suffers.
Nah, I disagree. I think depending on, where you at in your relationship, how much respect you got for the person, you could definitely listen to them. I've taken a lot of advice from women that I was involved with and wasn't involved with. Like, you know what I'm saying? About like just anything, like outside of music, just in life in general. Like, for me, I'm able to have females that's friends that's just strictly platonic, that I'm gonna do nothing with, never have done anything with, and they feel the same way about me. So yeah, I think sometimes you have to listen to other people. Sometimes you could get caught up in your own thoughts. You can, you know what I'm saying, lead yourself astray sometime, you know what I'm saying? So you may need another mind to like help you out, another set of ears to listen to something and then kind of like redirect you. You know what I'm saying? I definitely believe that.
I got something, and this is before your song, Dim the Lights. You pick one of the 3, okay? When it comes to that quote unquote situation, lights on, or lights off, or lights dim.
That's a tough one, cause sometimes I'll be wanting to see it, like, so you might want to leave the lights on. But but if I had to choose, I would probably say lights dim, because I get to it set the mood, but at the same time I get to see. Especially if it's a new chick, you might want to see everything. So you might want to leave the lights on, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm gonna say lights dim. You know what I'm saying?
If it's you've been with a person more than once.
Oh yeah, more than once, then yeah, you could, you know what I'm saying? Cause she probably at some point she may request that. Oh, yeah, turn off the lights, whatever. All right, cool.
But if it's the first encounter, you want the lights on?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah,
you want to see what's.
Yeah, I need to see everything. I need to, you know what I'm saying? So it's difficult for me because I already wear glasses. You know what I'm saying? So I might want to like see everything.
Is that something you do before you get into that situation? Is to take your glasses off, or you keep them on?
It depends. I've left them on sometime. They done flew off a couple times. Sometimes I take them off. It all depends.
You never broken them in that situation?
Yeah, I've actually broken some too. Yeah. So yeah, it'd be crazy sometimes. It'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was feeling that good.
Right. And sometimes you don't be wanting to wait. Sometimes you just be like, man, fuck all that. Like, let me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then you be like, damn, I wasn't even thinking.
I thought it was more like, okay, she got you to climax, and as you climaxed, the glasses just shattered.
That has happened too. Wow. Not necessarily shattered, but that has happened where it's like, oh shit, like they fell off, all types of crazy shit.
Yeah. That's one of the downfalls of a man wearing glasses.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
anyone.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
Especially if you can't see without the glasses. Right. It's more like, 'cause I've seen that happen where, with somebody and she took off the glasses, but without the glasses she can't see. So I guess she's more, relying on her other senses.
Right, because I always make jokes and say, listen, when it's that time and I take them off, my vision turn 2020. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So hopefully whoever that is, she could get right and have that mindset. You know what I'm saying?
My first time being introduced to Johnny Floss, what song am I listening?
Damn, that's tough.
This is the intro.
Man,
Make it or break it. First time. First impression.
that is tough.
What song am I putting on? Boom, hit play.
That's a tough one. Damn.
Because I can't listen to two songs at the same time.
I know, exactly. That's why I'm like, man,
Yeah,
where do I go? You know what? I'm gonna say Big Talk. I really want to say Vibes, but I'm gonna say Big Talk because it's a chick record, but a guy can appreciate it too. Like I'm saying, as far as the beat, the message, you know what I'm saying? The women are gonna respect it anyway. But if it's only one song that you gotta pick, I would say Big Talk.
Big Talk.
Yeah.
Understood. And I noticed you mentioned Vibes.
Yeah.
I have an agree disagree. I already have it here.
Oh, all right.
Vibes was your peak.
I'm gonna say no, because I honestly, I shout out to the great Lil Wayne. 2 Chainz asked him something similar, like, oh, what's your best verse? What's your greatest verse? And he said, I haven't wrote it yet. So I'm gonna go with that. We haven't seen Johnny Floss's peak yet.
Okay. All right. Dim the Lights doesn't match your brand.
No, it definitely does. I think knowing that, making chick records, if you want to call it, quote unquote, knowing that comes easy to me, that definitely represents my brand, because not only is it like quality, because that's part of my brand too. Like, no matter what you see, like how I look, the videos, the women that I have, is all about quality for me. So outside of that, having the beautiful women in the video aesthetically looking nice, that's part of the Johnny Floss brand. It's just like, yo, Johnny gonna have a nice woman beside him, if there is one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And I noticed how you mentioned punchlines, right? Earlier in the conversation.
Yeah.
Punchlines don't matter in modern rap.
Absolutely not. I definitely disagree. A good punchline that could literally be the reason why somebody remember you. Like, yo, that bar you said, I will never forget that bar, blah, blah. I had, shout out to my guy, my man Zeraldo. He's the King Indeed. That's his brand. He interviewed me. And I have a song called The One. And there's a bar that every time he sees me, he goes, yo, Johnny, man, yo, tell me that bar one more time. Yo, you not just rapping, yo, you thinking the way. And basically, I broke it down to the bar is basically explaining how I'm Jay-Z, but in a different way. So the bar is wait. Give me a second. I'm gonna get it. I'm well seasoned, yeah, my style is Old Bay, because I always get compared to Fab or Young Jay. Trust me, I'm working on the figures. Ain't get the Hove yet, but I'm content with being Jigga. So the way he remembers how, like, I lined it up, and it got like, because Hove is the billionaire. Clearly, I'm not there yet. Mm-hmm. But Jigga was still the man during that era, and Jigga was well respected. He was paid. He was dope. He was respected. He was an MC. So I just thought that little play on Jay-Z, where he was in his life, I just thought that was dope. So the fact that he appreciated that's why I write. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You mentioned about other rappers just now.
Yeah.
Brooklyn rappers all sound the same.
I could see why that could be a thing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little biased and disagree. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think the reason why people think that or will say that is because of where we from, and we take pride in being from the town. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just something about being from Brooklyn. You just gotta know. Like, I've heard people say all the time, like, before you even opened your mouth, John, I knew you was from Brooklyn. And I'm just like, yo, that's bias. Like, you can't do that. They like, I'm telling you, the way you act, the way you walk, I could tell you a Brooklyn nigga. You a Brooklyn nigga. And I'm just like, all right, I get it. It's a good thing, but it's a bad thing. So I gotta, you know, I don't want to agree, but I can see why. So I'm gonna say disagree, but I can see why people think that.
Men in hip hop should not be vulnerable.
Nah, I disagree. I think a vulnerability shows the range. Like, we could all, like,
You sure about that?
I think so. I think, cause I for instance, right? Fab is known for punchline being fly, this, that, and the third. But on his Loso's album, he has a song called Stay with Marsha Ambrosius. And he was completely vulnerable. It was a different kind of record for him. People appreciate that record. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though it wasn't like critically acclaimed, people appreciate that record. Same thing with Jay-Z's album, 444. Him talking about Beyonce, you know what I'm saying, leaving the house and this, that, and the third. Even on the Carter's album, he got vulnerable on a couple of tracks. Him explaining and them playing off each other like, yo, chill, nah. And she was just like, yeah, if I would have saw that, I would have. I think people appreciate that because they feel more connected. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes being vulnerable helps the brand also too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And 444 was, I think was him telling or showing people about elevating.
Right, absolutely.
Like, oh, which is why it sounded different from his prior albums or previous albums, whichever we want to say, prior, previous. Which comes to this agree or disagree. You ready?
I don't know. You looked up at the sky. I don't know. We're going to see.
Brooklyn pride is just arrogance.
I gotta be, I don't want to come off like I'm OD Brooklyn biased. I want to disagree. I'm not going to lie. Because there's a sense of arrogance there, being from Brooklyn. I'm not going to lie. It's just, I'm not going to say it's just arrogance, because there is some validity of being from Brooklyn. Like, other boroughs know. Like, same way being from Harlem. Like, we know all the fly niggas is in Harlem. We know that. Just being a Brooklyn dude. We got some fly dudes in Brooklyn, but we know Harlem is the fly capital. So we got to chalk that up to the game. There's no doubt about it. So I'm going to say, no, it's not just arrogance. It's part of being prideful. It's part of, like, that Brooklyn badge, being from there. Like, it's just something about it where we just stand, we the type to just stand on business. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Trend followers get ahead faster.
I'm gonna say for this era, yes, because I know so many. I'm not gonna say their name, but I know so many dope people that are dope artists, but they're known for doing the other crazy shit. Yeah, they known for the content shit. They known for doing crazy skits and all of that, but they're so dope musically, and it's just like they want to get away from that because this is what's quote unquote paying the bills. This is what's quote unquote getting them lit. And I'm just not built that way. I just, my content, you'll enjoy it if you rock with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the fashion, when it comes to the fitness, that's my content. Like, you know what I'm saying? But me going out doing a whole bunch of crazy skits and all that other shit, I'm not mad at it, but that's just not me. You know what I'm saying?
Surviving violence doesn't automatically make you a leader.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. I think everybody's story is different, man. I think there's a saying like, you know, it's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying? It's more than one way to get here. If you could come down from this way to get to the block or from the other way, we still get into the same destination. So I can't hold that against you because you came from another way than I came from. Like, I don't think that's fair. So yeah, I agree with that.
All right, ready for this one?
I guess so.
Johnny Floss's presence is enough to shift the energy of a room.
I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but that is true. I've heard people say that to me. I've heard people come to me and go, "Yo, I thought you was mad arrogant. I thought you was all of that." And I'm just like, "Well, why?" And it's just like, I get it. Like, it's very I think it's a gift understanding who you are. And I think a lot of people don't have that gift right now. And I think that's where that comes from when people give me that compliment. It's kind of just like, I know why I'm here, I know what I need to do, and I'm standing on that. Everything else may happen and gonna happen, but this right here, this is why I'm here, this is what I'm coming to do. That's it. Like, there's nothing else to discuss. There's no, like, shout out to my favorite basketball player of all time, Kobe Bryant. Kobe had the saying where I signed this contract with myself, that's it, it's non-negotiable. When I show out, when I show up, I show out. It's non-negotiable.
This comes into my statement, last but not least. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember who said this online. I saw this on social media, and I said, let me write this down. And I'm going to pose you the same statement. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You are either going to be threatened by me or you are going to be motivated by me. There is no in between. So scenario, you walk into a room with mad people. They're either going to be threatened by you or they are going to be motivated by you. There's no in between. Agree or disagree?
Oh, that's a good one. The only reason why I say disagree is because you say it's nothing in between. I don't think it's nothing in between. Those two things can be true though, and that has been true before. But I just think there's more, you know, no pun intended, there's more in between than that. Like, for me. You know what I'm saying?
So let's flesh it out. What are the in-betweens? They motivated by you and they threatened by you?
It could be that too. It could be that.
So if they're threatened by you on some level, they should be in that category of they are threatened by you.
Yeah, no, I agree. Cause so like one time, like, all right, so when I go to a show, right, I bring something. It could be my backdrop or it could be like my merch and stuff like that. So when I get to the venue, I'm setting up. I say what up to the people. If I know somebody that's already there, I'm setting up. Boom, 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 boom. So I've had people like get to know me after the show and be like, damn, man, I need to get me a billboard. Or, yo, I said I was going to do merch, but blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of like, I'm motivating you because now you see somebody walking in that's about their business. But then some people's threatening, like, that nigga think he all that because he got a billboard. Who the fuck is he? Like, he ain't nobody. Fuck he got a billboard for? Ain't nobody buying that shit. Ain't nobody buying merch. So it's like, yeah, it's funny to me. It's funny. It's a little gray area there. It's a little gray area.
So you think it's more of a gray area than absolute?
I don't think either one is absolute, but that has happened though. And sometimes I don't even gotta like, you ain't even gotta say it. I could just tell based off of somebody's body language or how they moving when they see me. It's just like, who the fuck is this? He got a billboard up? This ain't just his show. There's other niggas here too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning with your significant other, and that morning breath is morning. You giving a kiss, or you're like, nah, brush your teeth first?
Yeah, I'm a kisser first. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. If it's crazy, I'm gonna fall back. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll kiss her first. Yeah, I kiss her first.
Peck or more than a peck?
Probably a peck. I can't go too crazy with the morning breath. Nah, I give you a nice little, cause even me, I'm not gonna want to kiss knowing that my shit smell crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, some women just be like, they in the moment, they don't care. You wake up next to them, they feeling good. They like just give them a little. We can't do no more than that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I don't care. I'm going in. Don't matter. It does not matter. We both morning breathing. So okay with me. All right. So this is a little deep, all right?
All right, let's go.
Those who die have never lived life fully. But those who live life fully will never die.
Yeah, that's tough.
You want me to say it again?
Yeah, one more time.
Those who die, they never lived life fully. Those who lived life fully never die.
I disagree only because everybody got expiration date. Everybody. So you just gotta live life to the fullest. I can't say.
That's why if you live life to the fullest,
yeah,
you lived.
Yeah.
Because there are people who die and they never lived their life.
That's what I'm saying. I can't. Nipsey, may he rest in peace, he not here no more, but he lived his life.
Right.
So that's why it's kind of like, it's tough for me.
Well, look, we're talking about him.
Right, exactly. He always go. Crazy thing.
Somehow he's living through.
The crazy thing is, I feel so connected to him because I met him before he passed. I got a chance to actually shake his hand, have a conversation with him. And he offered me something at the concession stand in the airport. I couldn't believe it. It was crazy. Like him, I could just tell why people loved him so much. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like he talked to me as if he knew me for years. It was a crazy experience, man. I was just like, yo, this guy like left a lasting impression in 10 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even though he's not here, like I know that he gonna live on. Like I know whether it's through us, whether it's through Lauren, whether it's through his kids, he's gonna be around forever.
This segues into my next thing where you're Brooklyn born, Brooklyn based. You gotta leave the borough to be successful. And I say this to say, Jesus, in his own place, he wasn't respected. Nipsey, in his own place, he wasn't, well, certain people were enemies of him. So it's like, I think when you're in your own town, I think it says in the Bible, being in your home place is not the place to be.
Right, for sure.
In order to do your thing. Mm-hmm. So do you feel an agreement with that? Or like, nah, I could be in my Brooklyn place and be lit regardless?
Nah, unfortunately, I agree because for certain people, they can't grasp the fact that you want to be something greater or something better. Some people can't even grasp that. I know it's haters on my block right now. It's dudes that watch me grow up and they watch me come from shows. They watch me on YouTube. They watch me opening up for other artists. And they mad because they don't want to put the same energy toward whatever they want to do. But they mad at me because I'm doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Work. Yeah.
Because you could be just as talented as JOHNNIE FLOSS, even more talented, but if you're not doing the work.
That's what I'm saying. So I agree because the fact that there's still people there that feel like that, that's the problem. And that's why you gotta get out. You gotta get off the block. Like, because it's like, it's bad. Even when, and not to keep bringing him up, but the fact that he literally got killed where he helped build is insane to me. It's insane.
Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, it's insane thinking about that. Like, knowing all of the people that he helped, knowing that he literally brought the block that he was hustling in front of to help his people and help his neighborhood, and the fact that y'all killed him there is crazy to me. It's crazy. And yeah, it's no way he should have went out like that, man. It's no way. Like, it's no way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta lead the hood, man. I ain't gonna lie. You could come back. Don't get it twisted. Like, shout out Fab and all of them. They were giving out turkeys at Best Style Fly on Ralph Ave. Shout out to them for doing that. Like, they from the town, they from the cloth, but they got out, but they come back every so often. And I would do that same thing. I ain't gonna lie. If whoever gave me $1 million tomorrow for a song or whatever, I'm going back to the block. I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna do all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's important too. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out yourself. Where we could find you at?
Everything is Johnnie Floss, JOHNNIEFLOSS. That's Facebook. That's X. The Instagram is Mr. Johnnie Floss, MR. JohnnieFloss.com is the website. Is under construction right now, but it's still some info and stuff on there. My YouTube is Floss 24/7, so make sure y'all subscribe. Leave a comment on any video. I don't care what video it is, man. Shout out to my brothers Notes and Clef, man, for always showing love, showing the brotherhood. Shout out to all of the fans, all of the supporters. Shout out to anybody that follows me and appreciates the music, appreciates the lyrics, appreciates the fashion. Whatever you appreciate, I want to say thank y'all, man. And there's more work coming. There's always work coming.
Any parting words?
Yeah, man. This was a dope interview, man. I'm so glad I was able to, pull up. I'm glad you was able to have me. And just keep being great, man, because you definitely got something great here. And I'm definitely gonna send some more artists your way. And I can't thank you enough, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you as well. King, Mr. Johnnie Floss doing this thing.
Yeah.
And I was glad to be that EMT, emergency medical tech for you.
Yeah.
No, you got a little injured on the way.
Yeah. A little scrapes. The hate is real, man. I ain't gonna hold you. The devil will low key be working, but I'm still here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
An angel/demon came and helped you.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% angel. I'm gonna say that, because that when you came in, hurt and discombobulated, broken bones, I was like, okay, I gotta help this dude. Pulled out the EMT equipment.
Yeah. Nah, that's love, man. I appreciate that.
Johnson Burrows, Sessions TV, to host Doing the Most, behind the camera. And in front of the camera, we have
Johnnie Floss, Brooklyn's own, man. MC swag extraordinaire.
There goes that arrogance. That Brooklyn arrogance.
The shade has to stop. It has to stop at some point.
And we are out.
Yeah. Yo, what's good, Josh? Brooklyn's own Johnnie Floss, man, and I'm here vibing with my guy, Johnson Burrows, for Sessions TV. Make sure y'all tap in, get right.
Personne nou gen cheme, nan ADN nou gen soleil. Nou soti kote moun, te machete avan histoire te gen plié. L'Afrique pa point sou kat, lise ko ka respire.